Hey everybody, this is Dan for GemmyD on Cars. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get into today's topic, I want to talk about a couple news and notes. Now, yesterday I just hit 1,000 subscribers, so I can finally reapply to get back to monetization to get some money for my videos. So, happy that I crossed that milestone. It only took a couple months, like 2 months, to get to 1,000, so I'm happy to get there finally again. Next, I want to give a shout out to a YouTube channel called The Driven Channel. You can search them at The Driven Channel, but he also has a website called drivenchannel.com. Now, he posted a thing on Facebook asking for people to, if they wanted to supply their name and website and everything to be promoted on his website. So go to his website and click on Content Creators and then Video, and there you can see I posted 3 videos there. So big shout out to Ryan at The Driven Channel. Go check him out on YouTube and check out that video. Next, if you notice, I'm wearing my In-Chain Designs Stranger Things shirt today. Now, if you go to his website and buy anything by May 10th, you will be entered to win a C7 Corvette wrapped in this crazy blue color. My dad actually called me the other day. He said he saw this car and he didn't know anything about these sweepstakes, but he says, "Man, I found this blue Vette the other day. It's unbelievable." I said, "That's a Vette that I'm entered to win." So I think if you buy anything from his website, www.inchaindesigns.com, you're entered to win that Vette. He'll just give it to you. So go enter. Alright, now let's get into the topic of today. Let's go for a ride.
Could you be the most beautiful
Car.
in the world? It's plain to see you're the reason that got me.
Car. Alright, so today's topic, we're going to talk about the most beautiful car in the world as I drive up 81 North. It's a Friday. The most beautiful car in the world, and I don't even think it's close, is the Pagani Huayra BC. Now, just a little background information on Pagani. It's formed by a guy named Horacio Pagani. He's an Argentinian who lives in Italy. He first started out working for Lamborghini, and his thing was materials, and I think it shows. I think the reason why this is the most beautiful car in the world is the details, and the details are everywhere. I mean, the whole car is built on a carbon fiber titanium chassis. It's got an 800 horsepower twin turbo V12. The engine is actually supplied by AMG, which always a good starting point. But it's just absolutely stunning, the details in the bodywork, the carbon fiber finish. There's 3 Pagani Huayras BCs in particular that I'm thinking of. And the first one is by a guy named Greg B. You can follow him on Instagram. And his thing is he likes green cars with orange trim. And he's got a green carbon fiber BC with orange trim, and it's just unreal. A couple details that I like the best are the side mirrors, and it's been said that they've been designed after a woman's eye. You know, it's beautiful. It's a good start, good place to start. You've got the mirrors, you've got the headlights. I love the shape of the headlights. Just the overall shape of the body is just gorgeous. Now, the regular Huayra has been out a couple years, but the BC has been out since 2016. And the reason that it's called a BC is because the first ever customer for Pagani is a guy named Benny Caiola. And he is no longer with us anymore, but I think the first car that was ever purchased, Horacio now owns that car in his personal stable. So that's a nice little detail. Now, another detail that I love about this car is the key. You can get the key color matched to the car, and Greg B's is orange, and the shape of the key is an actual BC shape of the car. Now, you take the little top off the car, you insert it into the dash, and you turn it on like you would do a twisting the key, but it's just the little details that make this car absolutely stunning. Now, I mentioned the carbon fiber bodywork, but it is so difficult to completely match up every panel of carbon fiber. You know, when you look down the hood, you can see the V of the carbon fiber where it matches up. Now the regular Huayra I thought was okay looking, but the BC just kind of takes it to a next level. Now the reasons you can tell that it's a BC is the stripe down the middle, it's the wing in the back, and it's the front bumper. I thought the regular BC's front bumper was kind of, it's okay, but the car is actually stunning from every angle. I've never seen one in person. I've never seen a Pagani in person. I don't know if I'll ever see a Pagani in person, but it's just beautiful. I mean, it makes a LaFerrari or anything Ferrari look kind of pedestrian next to it. It's just, he's got the best design. Now the other funny thing is all BCs sort of have a name attached to them, and there's a guy down in Miami whose name is Chris Singh, who he's a multimillionaire, and he has a regular Huayra that he calls La Monza Lisa. Mona Lisa because it's Italian, Monza because it's a track in Italy. But he has a BC finished in a blue carbon fiber finish, which is just beautiful. That car is actually called the Macchina Volante, which translates to flying machine. When you look at the rear bodywork, you can see the 4 exhaust tips. I think they're titanium for the BC, and they just look unbelievable. I wasn't really a fan of the taillights at first. They've got like the little 3 design, but I think they look gorgeous. Now I almost said that the Huayra Roadster was better looking than the BC, but it's not because of the doors. Now we know that the doors go up, and this car actually has a mode that's called Transformer mode, where you can open up the front and back clamshells and you open the doors, and it's just unbelievable. When you open up the doors and the shells, you can see the engine, which is another, it's absolutely beautiful. I keep saying that word, but you can see the engine, the AMG V12, and all the exposed linkages and everything, the suspension, carbon fiber glory. It's just beautiful. Now speaking of exposed linkages, on the interior, the shifter itself, Pagani designed it so you can see the linkages below it, and when you put it in gear, you can hear the metal clicking on each other. It's just adds another dimension to the glory. Another one is a guy on Instagram. His name is Sparky18888. He has a red finish BC. He has the Italian flags on the roof and on the hood, and it's just unbelievable. I can't imagine having the money to spend on a car like this. Now I know Greg B's BC was over $3 million, which is unbelievable money, but it's the most beautiful car in the world. Another instance of attention to detail is every single bolt that is on the inside of the car is made of titanium, and it says Pagani on it. There's over 1,700 bolts in a BC. Every single one of them says Pagani on it. Just the attention to detail is what sets this car apart. Alright, so that's going to do it. That is the most beautiful car in the world. Don't even think it's close. So leave me a comment below and let me know what you think is the most beautiful car in the world. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my videos. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell to be notified whenever I upload. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.